Gist with Jolly. Bringing you hot and direct gist. From the Nollywood, subscribe and turn notification bell.
Ever wondered why many producers are busy pairing Somadinna Adima and Regina Daniels together in movies? Many would be wondering why would they pair these two together. Many answers would be like, yes, they're actors and actresses, so what they expect? At least they should be featuring once in a while in different movies, and that's what many people would give. But there is this rumor that both of them were dating at their younger age. Like Somadinna was actually very, very close friends to Regina Daniels' family, and I know Regina Daniels' mother, as Rita Daniels, has been a producer and features mostly the Adima most times in her movies, and it's because of that Regina Daniels also has to like work together with Adima. Many a time both have acted several movies together in their mother's production, that is Rita Daniels' production. As time went by along the line, many young they got a lot of popularity, they got a lot of fans together. Regina Daniel and Adima's fans, they got to love them growing up like that, and people are like already wishing that these two had been engaged, and not only that, but will soon get married. The whole fan base had to like scatter when the news of Regina Daniel had to marry Ned Walker, the Senate president, the recent Senate, or the present Senate senator, and the news got many people so shocked. Many people were so happy for Regina Daniel, while on the other there people were like calling her good digger. On the other hand, people were like saying that she dumped Adima. Many stories had it that this young man went through a lot of emotional breakdown as a result of this marriage of Regina Daniels to Ned Walker. But she has to like clear the air that the friendship that came on between Adima, Somadinna, and hers was purely cordial relationship and nothing more, and both of them were not dating. After clearing this air, many people did not believe them because their relationship had already been built on the fact that both were dating. So many people accepting this new development was so hard for them, and therefore the fan base they built together as Regina Daniels and Somadinna got splitted. Many got to start hating Regina Daniel because that love, that fan base was a very strong one that really kept them into limelight together. Because anywhere Somadinna is spotted, the next person you will see is Regina Daniel. Most times they had often been seen on internet going out together, maybe acting, not just acting together, but in maybe going out different places together, and both even took many pictures together. So the news of them not being in relationship was hard to believe by so many people, and this breakup of these two brought a lot of hatred for Regina Daniels because people accused her of chasing after money rather than love. Then after this long time, they kept in good relationship. Whenever Somadinna is having his birthday, Regina Daniel will wish him happy birthday, and the same thing does Somadinna as well. Then you can now begin to see that different actors, I mean producers, are beginning to demand for these two. because they want the fans they had built before to reunite. You understand? And most of the movies that they've been acting of late has to be love of a thing. And one is like First Love. That one actually got a high number of a lot of views for that movie, because the storyline, many people were so curious. Could it be that the story behind First Love as a movie was the story between these two? And I guess it was. So the people were thinking that this story was the story of Somadinna and Regina Daniels, and it gave, in fact, it's currently, as at the time of making this research or this gist, the movie gave 2 point something million over 4 months that it was acted, and it was on Regina Daniels' husband Ned Walker's TV. So you can imagine, even the husband even approved of this kind of movie. And then producers start remanding, and then the recent movie again that both of them acted is Love Eventually. And you begin to wonder, what is all this love about? They actually want to use these two to bring back the fan base of these two together, because they built a very strong fan base when they were both younger, when they were coming up, when they were acting together. Then they were acting serious love storylines. But now that it had split, they wanted to bring it back. Now, why would Ned Walker be among the people to support the fact that the wife should be acting movies like that? You understand? So I know Ned Walker is very, 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 very financially, in fact, he's a billionaire, and not just a billionaire, he's a senator, and not just that, a philanthropist, and not just that, he has been so supportive of Regina Daniels' movie. There was a movie, The Enemy You Know. The Enemy You Know, I guess The Enemy You Know, he was the one that single-handedly financed that movie. That was the production of Rita Daniels. A production of Rita Daniels during that period. Ned Walker financed that movie. It needed to see the amazing money, the money that was used in that movie. It will tell you everything was, in fact, the private jet, from the private jet to every down thing. You will, once you watch the movie, you will notice that everything about that movie was money itself. So he financed that project and many other projects that the Nollywood then requested of him, of which he financed as well. And so Ned Walker was not just, when he indicated interest in to marry Regina Daniels, he not just only focused on her alone, but he made sure that his impact was felt in the Nollywood, and that was what gave Nollywood a support system in making him to go ahead, because he was financially helpful to them in most of their projects there. Even Regina Daniel, as at the time, she was also involved in this philanthropic or charity work that she does every December period. The very last one she did, the husband also financed, and they all flew down to the east where he took part. So this man had indicated interest and being supportive of her acting career. He didn't marry her and asked her to stop, rather he encouraged her even the more, and that is what made the wife to even become so humble. And when the wife was asked why Ned, an older person, he said she is a very stubborn person. That is the only person that would have made her to be humble. And we guess, as we can see on the social media, whenever they go out together, she's always very humble and very respectful to her husband. But that does not stop her from acting, which I give Ned Walker a thumbs up, because he is not just a man, but a man who is very supportive of his wife's career. So over time, Ned Walker has to like allow Somadinna, the first love, according to people, of Regina Daniels. I guess they were just friends, they weren't dating, but they were very, very close at that time. Had to allow the wife to act movies with Somadinna on his channel, being the first movie that was uploaded, among the first movie that was uploaded on his channel. And not just that, Uchenna Bunabo had to also feature these two on Love Eventually and many other movies as well. And many people will be asking and wondering, why do they have to feature these two? And like I said from the beginning, people will like answer that yes, they are actors, and no, they are trying to bring back their fan bases again, the fan bases that they lost while Regina Daniel married Ned Woko. But will they be able to bring those back memories, those fan bases together? Because a lot of people shifted attention from loving Regina Daniel, and they shifted that attention to having sympathy for Somadinna, that he was dumped by Regina Daniel. Therefore, they had to like sympathize with him and be on his side. Will Regina Daniel be able to bring those people who love them together again back on her side? That is the question that we are asking, and that is the things that are being done in order to bring and unite these fan bases together. Anyway, these people are trying anyway in their field. Somadinna is also trying in his own field. He has come all grown and more handsome in everything that he does. Anyway, I wish you two good luck in your career and endeavors. And if you have not followed Regina Daniel, please do so on her handles, and Somadinna as well in his own handle. I keep supporting these two and be watching their movie. Anyway, that is what I have to gist about these two trying as much as possible to bring their fan bases together. I wish you all good luck on that. Until I come again, I'm just with Julie, Nolly Direct.